Yo. My bad, yo. I don't know what the fuck happened. Apparently, I saw down in the chat y'all was saying we didn't have no sound, and then my shit started acting weird, saying I need to restart it, do all types of weird stuff, like saying it was having like some poor audio connection. So I just had to like kind of like do some shit to make some shit happen. So let me know if shit sounds okay down there, guys, and I'll try to make this experience better than it was for you guys the last however many minutes you guys were sitting in there and you were hearing nothing but fucking dead silence, unfortunately. So, George, good morning. How are you feeling today, sir? It's a pleasure, as always. AC Visuals, what it do? Andre, Fah Fah, you already know what it is, fam. Davey, salute. Spartan, what it do? All right, I'm glad that shit sounding good to y'all, man. That is key. Um, as we usually do over at Reaper Game Radio, we have the tendency to put people's panties in a bunch and have people flying off at the mouth saying a whole bunch of shit before we even get started, before we even talk about the topic, before we even ever got going. So people would already just think they know shit. We have a tendency of doing that. So that means we must be doing something right. So that is a trend I would like to continue all summer. So let's just clap it up for Butthurt Promotions. So if you guys give me a second here, there's something that I wanted to share with y'all that brought me to doing this shit today. So, yeah, let's do that. Let me pull up my box rec. I mean, boxing scene. So what's up with y'all though, man? Gabe Lopez, what it do? Yo, I don't know who to believe. Aaron telling us one thing, Eddie saying another. Eddie Hearns just put out a tweet saying something like, he said, yeah, he was like, everybody's sitting on their ass and expecting me to do everything and get everything done. So y'all just gonna have to wait until I get it done and cement the deal. But man, me personally, man, I think my thing is, I think it all boils down to, like little minor particulars and shit that got to do with money. So for me, I just sit back and just wait for that shit to be signed. I don't think anybody should think anything other than the fight is gonna happen, because you gotta take this into consideration as well. You would have to be a damn fool, or you would be a damn fool. The world would consider you damn fools if you let this fight slip between your freaking hands. Not only, preferably, you would want it to happen in the summer. Of course, you're not going to get it at the beginning of the summer right now, so you would love to have it at the end of the summer. But if and though you can't get that, you still comfortable with having it in the fall or whatever. But if something of that nature, if that shit slips through your hands, yo, you be the biggest idiot in the world, period. So I don't think Matchroom, I don't think Top Rank, I don't think BT, all of these individuals working together or whatever, and if it is on Eddie, which it does kind of seem that way, I mean, shit, just sit back and let the nigga get it done. Because if anything I do know, I mean, he gonna get it done. So I would just sit back and just chill. Like, yo, Tyson Fury is doing what Tyson Fury do, and now it's just to the point to where other people involved, they have their opinions as well. Now it's just it's creating a conversation. So that shit is going to create tension amongst the fans. I just say, man, don't even pay attention to that shit. And that's yet to be seen. So we're going to see. My thing is, we're going to see. I know what. I won't accept the fact that people saying that Anthony Joshua don't want to fight. And I don't think I'm not going to put it in no situation where I think anybody's ducking one another. I'm just saying, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, dude. It's a lot of money. Oh my God, it's an extravagant amount of money. We ain't talking nickels and dimes. We ain't talking no 7.5 million for one fighter, maybe one or two for another guy. Nah, ain't none of that. We ain't talking no Charlo purses here, man. We're talking the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world when the last one that hosted Deontay Wilder, who sold absolutely nothing at MGM Grand, the biggest gate in history since Lennox Lewis Tyson. So take these two individuals, stick them together. It's just, you would be a fool to let something like that slip. And I don't like, once again, I don't think anybody is that stupid. It's just a lot of money. So there's going to be mad particulars, and there's going to be one person jockeying for one thing. Like, yo, people got to understand, behind the scenes, these dudes argue for stupid shit like whose name is going to be first. Stuff like that matters. Unfortunately, who's going to do, like, it all boils down to particulars. And then you got to factor in, we're dealing with another country, protocols, that sick Steph Curry jump shot, people are running around getting and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? We having all of that stuff go on. So I'm just saying, it's a lot of particulars, man. That shit ain't no little bit of money. And them two got all the money. They got all the money. ESPN got a lot of money too, but I don't see how much fucking Bob Arum is fucking doing right now. Like, other than, like, we clearly see that Bob Arum really ain't. Because at the end of the day, it's going to have to be on Eddie Hearn. And I'm going to tell you why it's going to have to be on Eddie Hearn. He has the bigger star. The bigger, to be perfectly honest, he got more money to throw around than them dudes right now. Not saying that MTK don't got money to throw around. They definitely got money to throw around. But as far as Eddie's fighter, they bigger. So they going to have to, and they got more in the belt. So they going to have to get the perks. So it's going to have to run through them. I mean, it's a 50-50 process. So I would say, yeah, that part is simple, but other things are going to be a little bit harder than that. For sure. Unfortunately, I just feel like, man, it's so much, like, think of it like this. While everybody bitching about that little bit of shit, or even paying attention to Tyson Fury dumbass talking about this stuff right now, you know how many other good fights been going on around you? I don't even care right now, for real. I got a feeling, I think I kind of can see what's going to take place, but I just don't give a fuck because I see what's going to happen. Hold on, man. What the hell is going on here, man? Man, come on, man. Like, Regis Prograis want to fight Adrian Broner on Triller. That's what he want his next fight to be. That is the fucking goofiest shit ever, bro. That shit is goofy. You want to fight Adrian Broner. I understand niggas want to get these Triller checks, and niggas is making mad money off this Triller shit right now, and there's a lot of money floating around, you know, with this whole little Triller, little fad shit going on that they doing or whatever, man. But I'm like, bro, like really, dog, like Regis Prograis, you're considered to be probably, you know, arguably the number 3, but you're the number 3 guy at 140, but you're the number 1 contender for the titles at 140. And you talking about fighting this fat belly fucking I don't even know what to say about AB right now, because I don't dislike AB, but I do dislike a lot of shit about Adrian Broner. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. Because, like, I don't dislike the dude because he's entertaining. He's a funny guy. I think, for real, I can see myself, like, really, like, fucking with that nigga, like, on certain levels. But it's a lot of shit about this nigga as far as boxing is concerned, it's like, come on, dog, let's be serious. Like, how far are you gonna get with Adrian Broner right now? Joshua said that he will walk out first Fury. Wants to come out second. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's a little bit of gay shit like that matters, man. I like niggas don't get like, look, dog. Like at the end of the day, you ain't going, man. Look, if I'm gonna fight you, I don't care when you walking out because my main mission is I really want to beat the shit out you, especially Tyson Fury. That's an individual that you really genuinely want to beat the shit out of. You feel me? So yeah, Anthony Joshua gonna throw that. He gonna throw that out there real quick. Yeah, I walk out first. Shit, what else you want to give him? He can have a bigger dressing room too. I don't care. You want to give him an extra 5 minutes on camera because I'm a mop this dude. I'm gonna mop this dude. And that's the only thing that matters, man. For real. Who cares about walking out the fucking dressing room first, man? You making me mad, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, never in my life would I be focused on such prima donna shit. Now, when it comes to other little dudes and other little certain little fights, yeah, I would, yeah, of course you gonna have you would want all of those things in place. There ain't even nothing to argue about then. But when it comes to an individual that you know you really want to break your foot off in their ass, that's been like pestering you and chastising you like for however long he's been doing it, yeah, he can have that. we gonna go ahead and throw him that because you know what? You know what? He can walk down second. He can walk down second, but he ain't walking out. They're going sleep. Nathan Kerr, salute. Timmy Nealon, salute. Jeff, salute. Let's go. Smoking a bit of Blue Berry OG. Nice, man. I got some wild shit. I got some cat piss in the car. I swear to God, I got some straight cat piss right now. You feel me? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of niggas would have even thought that, like, you look at Fury's freaking, look at what Fury sold for Otto Wall and look at what Fury sold for Tom Schwartz. I don't care. Factor in Francisco Payanetta, all of those fucking fights. Put all of them into one. That shit probably don't even bust 25,000 ticket sales on my mama. On my mama. If I'm lying, I'm flying. If I'm lying, Lord knows I'm flying. So within knowing that, you would think that a Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder matchup isn't even going to be like, it's going to be something, but it ain't going to be like that much of, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, the first fight only did what? Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it only had like they only filled 13,000 seats in I thought they was in like the Los Angeles. They was in Los Angeles, right? In the arena in LA? What arena is that in LA? Staples Center? I might be wrong with that. But I know it was no more than like 13,000 seats or something like that filled up on the first fight. So shit. You don't expect like the turnout was just mad different on the second one. So if people willing, so that what that shows you is people willing to pay for proper heavyweight action. And that's the best heavyweight action that anybody was gonna get. I'd say in some good years. And they talked it up. On top of talking it up, the personalities. They carried the charisma too. So I'd have to say, man, look, the shit that Anthony Joshua and them niggas is dealing with, man, that's a major market, man. That's a major money, man. I mean, shit, I've already looked at certain articles where they were reporting that both of these individuals going to get over 75 million just for the first fight alone. Just for the first fight alone, 75 million apiece. So And that's just the first one. That's just one the first articles I saw. So I can't even take no truth into that. But I mean, looking at the numbers, I would have to say that's in about the ballpark range that it's gonna have to be. If what? Looking at what these other niggas, man, come on, man. Anthony Joshua got paid big money for fucking Andy Ruiz too. And that shit was only like 14,000 seats in Saudi. And he damn near almost made $100 million for that shit. So it's like 18,000 in Staples Center. That's not that's not that good. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, okay, 18,000, it's not a sellout. So if you don't sell out, but I'm just saying, and you got 18,000 people, but think about how many of that 18,000 fans, like type Deontay Wilder, if you're an American heavyweight champion, you should be able to do that on your own. And you should be able to, and if you can't do it in LA, you should be able to do it. If you can't do it in your own backyard, New York, LA, or Las Vegas, you should be able to do that in your sleep because you're American heavyweight champion. If American heavyweight champion can't even sell out a stable, and then you bring over an English champion and they can't even sell it out together, considering how many fans would usually travel with an English champion, it really, that ain't a good look for me. It would have to be a sellout. But they generated a lot on the second joint. So the other niggas is coming behind them, they gonna crush them numbers. This heavyweight boxing is just intriguing. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying, Wizard Sleeve. Like, the second fight, the gate was great. They sold a lot of tickets on the front end. It was a record-breaking gate. But as far as the pay-per-view and shit like that, they didn't even crack 1 million. They didn't even break even. They needed, I believe, damn, what was the number? I used to know the numbers off the top of my head. But it was somewhere around maybe like 1 million, not even, I don't even think it was 1 million plus. I don't even think they needed to do I don't even think they needed to do 1 mil. Jedi salute. But the fact is, they couldn't even break even off of the second fight. And basing off of, if they would have sold, like, if their ticket sales would have been like within the realms of 1.2 million, Deontay Wilder would have taken home like a 60 percentile range of the purse. Tyson Fury, I mean, like 60 million off of the purse, and Tyson Fury would have took home like a healthy like 30 or something like that. But because it didn't do that, like the numbers dropped down drastically or some shit like that. So that just shows you not as big as you say you is, man. Absolutely. Yeah, that shit couldn't even, like, yeah, if they would have did 1.2, they would have cashed out. And they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. I think they only did like one of the reports was like 775. It was like 700,000 seats or some shit like that. 700,000 sales or something like that. But it wasn't no mill. I can tell you that. Unfortunately, it wasn't that. But I just like to believe that the biggest fight in the world is just going to take a little bit of time. It ain't like, you would think that it's just going to get done overnight. But come on, man, you got to be, you can't be realistic in thinking that. And let me get this shit together. We about to watch a fight this weekend. Come on, man. I ain't even gonna say that shit. No, not this weekend. Next weekend. Next weekend. We about to watch a fight next weekend where a nigga don't even got no fucking chance. I mean, he got a glimmer of hope. You feel me? We can do a glimmer of hope. How about that? How about that? We can say next weekend that Billy Joe Saunders, he has a, man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He can do okay. That's a fact. That's a fact. No promoter has ever made money off of Wild. That's a fact. They done lost so much money off of that, man. You would have to think that the money that he was made off the money that he supposedly got from them Tyson Fury fights, you wonder how much money was he allowed to keep from that shit. Like, yo, it don't make no sense. Like, yo, you help me understand how you get your ass whooped like that, and you got these bum ass niggas around you, but you fire the only one that actually know what he talking about. No, two of them, as a matter of fact, Luda Bella and Mark Breland. You fire the only two people that know what they talking about in your entire situation. You got your so-called advisor slash promoter slash whatever he is trying to hide underneath the guidelines of the Ali Act and all of this other bullshit. Whatever he happens to be, and Al Heyman telling you that $100+ million is absolute chump change. Scoffing at it and having you walk up out of a room. Life-changing money. Boy, you ain't never seen, man, listen, man. If you've always been dumb your whole life and you had a chance to make $120 million, man, and the rest of the world just give you $120 million, bro, you should be smart enough at that moment to take it. Those are facts. Because when you just like, look, man, what idiot doesn't take $120 million and then has your damn promoter slash advisor, whatever, tell you that it's chump change? Nigga, I'd already be looking for a new squad right there. Because when you hanging around with Malik Scott and you working out with Malik Scott, if you beat Malik Scott, now look, now this is where people, like, because for real, right? People taking Wilder's training right now, they're taking it seriously. Did y'all know that? As if you didn't, I'm about to tell you right now. Yeah. They're taking Deontay Wilder's training seriously right now. They seeing him sweating, gym shorts on, gym shirt on, sitting there with Malik Scott, big belly ass. He's a weird dude. He's an eccentric fellow. He's one of those socially awkward individuals that you would extra cuff your kids and shit like that. And just like probably like just pop off on them just even looking in their direction. He's just one of those dudes that make you completely uncomfortable, and especially with his $25 a month memberships. I must say. You know what I mean? Nigga, his $25 a month, his $25 a month memberships make me uncomfortable. How about oh, this nigga? His $25 a month memberships make me uncomfortable.
Word up. Yo, that was a good question. Everybody taking this training seriously. The question is that motherfucker taking it seriously, kid?
My thing is that, and this the shit where I'm about to blow motherfuckers' mind for real, because I'm about to put them up on game, because this is how stupid people are, right? Okay, if you're taking Deontay Wilder's training serious right now, right? If you're taking that shit seriously, right? Look at the individual he's training with, and isn't this the same person that he supposedly knocked out in 1 round? I'm just saying. So how serious can you take this individual?
Oh shit, I'm crying, nigga.
I'm just saying. So if this is the return, if this is the comeback, if this is the resurgence, if this is this nigga melting the comeback right now? Like,
Return of the man.
yeah. If this nigga last stand at the Alamo, like if this is what that is,
Word of the also, it's the final countdown.
you
Yo.
went about this thing all the way the wrong way. I'm just saying,
Oh,
just
man.
highlighting that aspect of it all, man. I'm just saying there's some goofy stuff going over there. You got Regis Prograis trying to fight Adrian freaking Broner on Triller and shit like that. Like that's about as hysterical as Jake Paul and fucking Ben Askren. It truly
Oh,
is if you
man.
think about it in perspective. And you got this dude out here training, making a comeback right now with Malik Scott.
Oh, man.
He hasn't announced that he has a trainer. Him and JD's are no. That's right. He hasn't announced he has a trainer because he already has a trainer, and he's explained why he's sticking with JD's. And I would have to say,
Yeah.
who's sucking who?
Who's sucking who?
Who's sucking who? Is it you? When they grab,
Scary.
what is it you? Fuck, man.
Yo, bro, straight up, yo, I can't believe the Academy just asked you this question, dog. Oh, man. I can't believe he just asked you that question, man. Really?
Man, I can't say, man, look, the gloves did not look sus because I've got several images. You got to understand, I'm a dude who does, I edit boxing content 24/7. So I see gloves fast. I see gloves slow. I mean, slow it down to, I mean, you times 5, times fucking 10. You can't even imagine how much I slow shit down, speed shit up, have to analyze shit, zoom shit. It's just a lot of little shit that I got to see every day that the normal person wouldn't necessarily think about. I have to see this. I've had to cut up the Wilder Fury 2 boxing match in every possible way you can think of. Ask these people in the chat. They're entertained by it. Zoom in, zoom out, all types of wild shit. And one thing I can tell you about that glove, the pictures, the images, I got thousands of them in my phone. I see a solid fist punching this nigga face in zoom.
Bottom line, good zoom from far away, nigga. From behind, from behind binoculars, nigga. A fucking kaleidoscope. It's still the same punch, though.
I can see sweat particles the size of fucking silver dollars out that jump. Coming out this nigga face is he getting punched.
Oh shit, dog. My fucking stomach hurts this morning, kid. Oh, good. What's good, my brother, man? That was a great fucking monologue, man. Just chilling, man. Good to see you, my brother.
Good to see you too, G. I need to go make me some more tea, man. I bought this fucking tea from the store the other day. This shit is fucking awesome. I need to go up there and make some of that shit and get my weed out the car.
What you sipping on? What you sipping on that tea? What kind of tea is that?
It's called like Brad's Organic fucking honey and ginger tea.
Oh man, cause I'm a tea sipping nigga too, dog. I be on the porch sipping my tea too and dunking my bus with my fucking crumpets. Representing England too. You see you motherfuckers in England.
Cause like sometimes I don't like to drink coffee all the time. So I realized like, you know, tea got a lot of caffeine in it too. You know what I'm saying? So I would substitute some tea for my coffee shit and shit like that. But yeah, back to the verbal slaughter though. Yeah, man.
I can't believe these guys are taking Wilders. First of all, he ain't show nothing new. This motherfucker, if you look at him training for Malik Scott back then, he was doing the same patterns on the gloves, dog. I kid you not. Look, I kid you not. This ain't new.
This is the thing, people. This isn't, and you know, I know certain people already understand, but for those who really don't, people, you shouldn't even talk about a floppy glove. The floppy glove shouldn't even matter. Even if, okay, let's say, for a second, right? Stay with me here. 'Cause we're about to go places. And you need to buckle up.
Let's go. Let's go.
So, even so, just imagine if the fucking glove was floppy and it was smacking the shit out, and he did get smacked with a floppy glove. Okay, what point in fight 1 or fight 2 did Deontay Wilder look like he was dominating the fight to where Tyson Fury wasn't beating the shit out? No, fuck the first fight. Let's just stay on the second fight. At what point did Deontay Wilder ever look like he had a chance? A single chance. When did he not look like he was being smothered, beat up? He wasn't gasping for air, sleep on his shoulders, on the ground, falling around, Bambi legs, Power Ranger suit woes. Like, when wasn't he beat up? So even if the glove was floppy, he still got outclassed. It had nothing to do with a floppy glove. It had to do with everything else.
Oh, wait. We also
floppy glove.
We also forgot Wu-Tang Breland's Poison from the Poison Clan. Hi.
Hey, listen, man. I'm so done with this conversation. Like, I hate having it, bro. But it's such a funny one. Like when I'm high, like I am right now. It's one of those things that I can indulge in because I get a kick out of it. I mean, shit. Like jokes are like I like jokes. Shit. Like jokes and jokes and jokes. I like jokes.
So definitely.
I mean, if I can fucking make fun of this fucking goofball and it pertains to anything that's in the form of boxing, why the fuck not?
Yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Because I you know what's shocking to me is on how long, men, not kids, bro, men ran with this shit, and then the man himself, right, doesn't know how to be humble. So what does he do? He takes what these so-called men fabricated, all of the excuses, all of them, not one, not two, the whole fucking shebang. And then what happens now? Oh man. Now Wilder is saying he was poisoned and the costume was heavy and everything's up on the board now. So it's like we, that now we can actually and comfortably say we are only to listen to certain men. And the only men you are to listen to are the men that show fucking proof and receipts of what they're speaking and the truth. That's how we got to take these motherfuckers now.
Look, man, it's like this with me, bro. And it's like, and I feel you, the Academy. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, bro. I'm not saying at any point at any time cheating should be overlooked because when it comes to certain situations, we already know certain things that happen and certain tragic situations that happen in boxing. Cheating is not one of those things that I should say should ever be overlooked. But there are several times in several situations where there have been several dudes that have done juiced and went to the ring. Or you got to talk about Deontay Wilder welcoming an individual who juices into the ring and straight blast him out the ring. So what I'm saying is, it's okay for you to do it. It's okay for you to welcome it. But now you crying wolf when you have no proof of it. You see what I'm doing with this shit?
Hell yeah.
Don't be the dude who welcomes a dude who's got sports enhancers in his body and shit, and then you welcome in the ring, you knock this dude smooth out. But see, nobody has nothing to say about that. But everybody calls Dillian White a drug cheat with no proof. His samples come back clear, but niggas laid on him with no proof. Disrespected their whole man shit. And fuck the fact that he got a family. Fuck that that's his reputation. Everything on the line that he been working for, but that's cool, right? But it's all right for you to welcome one dude who doing it and you knock him all the way out. But you won't fight this dude because you say he on something but have no proof of it though. So so we go back to a consistent evaluation of this dude's mentality where he done made up some shit on 2 different occasions where he's had no proof. But you're the type of dude who welcome it in your boxing ring any other time.
Word up. Word. He got the I can't fight him because of this syndrome, right? Look, this happens to a lot of fighters who feel like they're on top or are on top and they don't want to lose it because they know that at the time the dude's a threat So what happens, right? Look, this is what happened with Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Remember when motherfuckers started? Yeah, Manny Pacquiao steroids, no proof still until this day. You know what I'm saying? Like people still run with it. The same thing here with motherfucking Wilder. It's like you screaming PEDs, but yeah, you're in there working with a man who was riddled with the shit, right? Just like Two Hands is saying. So it gets to a point that can we ask this comfortably now? Then Mr. Academy and everyone else out there, I'm not pointing you out, single handedly, but I'm just saying, because you asked a question. Now let us ask you a question. Can we comfortably say that this is now the number one go to excuse
I
for these
don't feel
fighters?
that. I hate that. I hate when it's like, yo, it's gotta be like, yo, yeah, I feel that, but Fury a known cheater and all of that. Where you getting this from?
Right,
You
right,
can like that's a like yo, that doesn't fall like you don't have concrete evidence of this man being a cheater.
right.
I hate that shit. Like you can't say on one hand Wilder is welcoming in the ring cheaters, cheaters that he feel comfortable with fighting and shit because he knows something behind the scenes we already know, but we ain't been privy to that solid information that we already know the nigga Luis Ortiz is like 8,000 years old and they letting this nigga take sports enhancers to look like this fake boogeyman they can conjure up and keep throwing them around to get beat up as everybody's favorite gatekeeper. For
Mm.
all the delusional fan niggas. You can't say that it's all, you know what I mean? This nigga welcoming these dudes in the ring with him, but then at the same time say, yeah, I feel you, but Tyson Fury a cheater. Nah, fuck all that. It's not. It should be that's just what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Niggas just
Yep.
gotta start owning shit and stop trying to give scapegoats to what the fuck they might feel. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man.
Word
The
up.
fact is, he said out of his own mouth, even though Luis Ortiz had the PED issues, I still blessed him with the opportunity because his daughter is messed up just like mine.
Huh. Huh.
Where's the accountability? That's the
it's am-
bullshit we talking about, man.
it's amazing. It's amazing. You know, not even pertaining to Wilder's point, talking about them fighting where he didn't have his thumb in the glove, the sparring partner and PEDs in the system. Oh man, he's one of these guys. All right, I'm just gonna bypass that. I just gotta say, man, look, these guys all of the sudden when it comes to tough fights, like Ryan Garcia, nigga, I don't believe you. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, bro. All of a sudden it's getting harder, and I got a mental problem. The cerebral on my
So
head.
you got the nerve to talk about Nicholas fucking Asbury, bro? You bringing up Nicholas Asbury? Are you kidding me? You ain't even have to say the name, but that's what you're talking about. I'm hip to all of that bullshit. Man, oh my God, man.
it's it's
It's just funny to me that these things still fucking go on in boxing right now.
it's
It's like you know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to come at you crazy, but it's just like, man, y'all niggas got to give that shit a break, man. For real. Y'all gotta let that shit go. Javi salute. Like this
Harvey.
shit is yo, like, why is niggas like, yo, like, why is this still even a thing? Like, why do niggas think why do niggas want to see the third fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder?
Whoa!
Like,
I can see the perspective coming from those that really don't like Wilder and just want to see him pummeled. But beyond that, bro, I don't understand who would want to see a third fight between these guys
but
again.
that's what I mean though. Like, Wilder need to have a rubber match. He ain't even
Yeah.
had a rubber match yet. You
Wow.
feel what I'm saying? So we talking about an individual that yo, this dude wants to see this straight right now. I'm just like, man, he got cold case stumped, man. Like, for real. If Fury would have beat on that man any longer, like, they would have probably tried to arrest him because it didn't even seem like a boxing match.
Yeah.
It really
Word.
didn't. It didn't feel nothing like a boxing match. I felt like this dude really had issues with this dude, and he was taking out big boy frustration on him. Pray
Yep.
for that nigga Jaws, man.
My man was beating the shit out of him, dog. I mean, everybody, most of us real channels celebrated the victory, when it was the 1 year anniversary. You remember that? Motherfuckers made montages and shit, and I even came up with the Wilder Compartiro Wilder scale. opera song. You know what I mean? So it's like, he lost, bro. Y'all got to get over it. You know,
Right.
Wilder's gonna have to understand, bro. Look. Malik Scott ain't gonna teach you no new tricks because you don't pay attention, my nigga. That's number one. Number two, Malik Scott ain't nobody to fucking be holding pads either because this nigga is slow as fuck. I mean, this nigga done lay down for you. I mean, this is a bunch of bullshit. This is why Wilder, to me and other fight fans that I know, will never be compared to an American heavyweight champion who used to hold that WBC. He is the one that tarnished that shit, bro. And if y'all don't like it, y'all know where I'm at. We could get this smoke on. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. This is the truth. Wilder is you cannot put this man near a champion who has held from Americas who has held the fucking title. Okay, the way he has. Nobody has cowered, bro. This nigga only traveled once to fight. That made an excuse. Get the fuck out of here, bro. When he could have fought, but no. This is why I'm upset with Wilder. At first, I thought he had potential. I thought he would, but then he want to be all upset. Motherfuckers want to be mad. Joshua's fighting better. Now Joshua got these straps. This nigga don't have any now, but yet he for some reason, y'all, Wilder's still better than Joshua. Wilder back then holding one strap at Joshua 3 was still better than Joshua. He was still getting more money than Joshua. His fucking promoter was a slave trader. Really? But he kept him on 2.5 to 2.8 to $8 million. Meanwhile, Joshua, who supposedly was contracted, under a slave trader, was getting what, 25 mil, 35 mil, 45 mil, right?
I would
Yeah.
just suggest this above anything because the academy, it seems like where he's coming from. You have to have these type of thoughts. Set into you can only hypothetically believe these things if they came from like other channels who believe this shit right with you. You just didn't derive this information on your own. There had to be other motherfuckers to help you carry you to this point to where you really believe this shit. Because the floppy glove theory, it was never something that was highlighted by ESPN, Fox Sports, Sky Sports, anybody like that. It was only highlighted by a guy who doesn't even run a boxing channel, and then the freaking LDBC ran with it. So then it started to become a thing because we had to combat it. Because that's how crazy it was. So that's what I'm saying. These thoughts of where he getting this shit from, it's like, for me, it's just like, bro, I'm like, just because, like certain shit, it's just like, man, niggas just gotta be bigger than, like, bro, will just be willing to, like, let go. It's like, have eyes, you have ears, bro. Like, you've been taught certain shit to look for in life a certain way. I would like to think so. There are certain things that you can see that are happening in a boxing ring that tells you that no floppy glove, no you don't need it, like a crowbar. None of that shit didn't do it. It was just he got outclassed, and it was just a pure ass whooping. And in the first fight, everybody was already looking at him greasy. And the ones that tried to give them the benefit of the doubt was because Tyson Fury was a nobody on that time on American soil. Tyson Fury said it himself. I gotta come straight at this dude and knock him out. Leave no stone unturned. That man didn't have nothing to offer. So that's why I ask people, I'm like, yo, why can't you just use fucking your own eyes and just look at what's happening to this guy? You didn't feel nobody, for all the bravado after the fight and all these delusions that's coming from all of these channels and all of these fans that hang on with this shit in their gut right now.
Yeah. Bro, you know how
it was quiet. It was quiet in the ring when Deontay Wilder was getting his ass whooped because people felt bad for him. I swear to God, I'm like, right hand to God.
No, yo, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Yo, you ain't lying. You ain't lying because even you and I had at least 2 to 3% of sorrow for this nigga. We were even saying, damn, exactly. So though you're speaking facts. Hell yeah.
That's why for me, it's just like, yo, how can you not be real? Well, what the fuck happened to the dude? Y'all were quiet. You couldn't say nothing out your mouth because you was watching them get washed pillar to post. It was crazy. Like, you couldn't put it in words because it was just like, even if it was going to be bad, because I picked Tyson Fury to knock him out, I knew what was going to happen.
Yep.
All facts. I picked him and knock him smooth out. But the whole world is looking like, oh shit, I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Shit, I didn't think it was going to be that bad. He didn't have no answer for anything that dude did to him. So that's why I ask people, why do you want to see a third fight? Why do you got to come with these cheating angles and stuff like that? It's only to try to resurrect a dead dummy, man.
Yep. Hell yeah. And look, you know when motherfuckers should have just threw their hands up in the air and should have been like, oh, come on, and just should have called bullshit straight off. When this nigga's brother, Marcellus Wallace, came out and said this nigga's coroner report said that you know what I'm saying? A coroner report while he's still alive. Now we all know what fucking coroner reports are for. Coroner reports is a report that reports the injuries or whatever it is that on a cadaver, a dead body. Is while they're walking dead. Word up. Like that's when everybody should have been like, oh, this is bullshit. Right then and there, when this nigga brother came up and said, yeah, man, because you know what I'm saying, the autopsy report, nigga, what autopsy? He's still breathing. Nah, this is bullshit. Y'all should have threw your hands up in the air, walked away and said, get the fuck out of here when this nigga blamed Mark Breland. Y'all niggas should have threw your hands up in the air the moment he said that he was poisoned. Y'all definitely should have already threw your hands up in there and walked away with at least a finger in your ass scratching it and smelling your own fingers looking stupid, right? When this happened, especially.
I'm just saying, bro, a heavyweight boxer, and that's facts. A heavyweight boxer, man, gets dropped by a body punch, man.
Come on, man.
Shot, man. Where they do that at, man?
What up, bro?
So once again, I must say, I'm like, yo, when you think of this dude and all of this shit that people are trying to put in the face of the, you know what I'm saying, the face of media and fans try to twist this shit up and give him a chance. Like, yo, this nigga got washed, man. He got knocked down by a body shot. How can you defend this guy? He got knocked down by a body shot.
Word up.
Heavyweight. How can you look, man?
They talking about Wilder said he got scratched in the ear. Nigga, how? His hands are taped. He's like 3 to 4 inches away from your ear because of the cushion, which is the boxing gloves he's wearing. Unless this nigga, and I say it all the time, unless this nigga's part of the X-Men, son, and he got Kitty Pryde powers where he could phase through the glove and put a finger in his ear and shit and scratch it like the way Wilder, bro.
Kitty Pryde.
Word up, nigga had the Kitty Pryde face shit. Like, come on, bro. How many excuses, bro? How many excuses, bro? You might as well have said that this nigga had fucking radioactive gloves, and every time his punches got near Wilder, Wilder got weak because of the radiation. You might as well have said that. You might as well have said that this nigga smelled so bad, Fury, that when he kept hugging him and shit, you know, it was like he had some shit that would really fuck up his peripheral vision and shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. How many more excuses, bro? Y'all still don't get it? Look, this is what I recommend you do. Go to my channel, right? And listen to Wilder Compartiro, okay? It's a song dedicated to you niggas who just can't let go, bro. Get over it. Wilder has lost. He was never a king nor a fucking boss. Bars.
Man, boy just gonna be, man, look, man. Like I said, y'all should be proud of Boy, because Boy shouldn't even made it this far, man. He shouldn't even made it this motherfucking far. And the fact that he made it this far, niggas should be proud of that nigga, because he could never duplicate the type of success he had again, man. There's killers around him now. There's killers out there. And if he want anything, he got to go through a killer to get it. He'll never be with niggas who care about him. What they want him to be, he'll never be that.
Word up. You know what's gonna be funny? That I bet you this Areola and this Ruiz fight, bro. Right? And I'm saying this because of Areola. As old as Areola is, I bet you he's gonna look much more spectacular than Deontay Wilder in that fight, dog. Guaranteed.
Oh, of course, because Areola actually has a skill set unlike Deontay Wilder. That's the crazy part.
I mean, it's gonna be crazy, son. And what's gonna be funny as well is that whoever wins that fight, which we all know who's gonna be, it's gonna be Ruiz, the Sea Otter. You know what I mean? My man's gonna be on some shit. He look like a fucking sea otter, dog. He nigga's got little arms, dog. His fucking neck meets his fucking body, dog. Like, so what's gonna happen is Ruiz is gonna be the new face of PBC, son. They're gonna go for the Mexican crowd. They're gonna make a Mexican heavyweight champion. I'm telling you, watch. They're gonna try to get that Wilder, that Joshua Ruiz 3.
Yeah, they already probably trying to position Ruiz to get a WBA baby belt right now, man. They probably trying to strike down a WBA baby belt to get that nigga right now. I'm trying to tell you, that's how they do it with PBC now, man. If you wanna make a dude look good, man, make sure you give him a WBA regular belt, man. Put him out there on that street, and he gonna call himself a champion for real.
Word up. Yo, Wizards, yo,
they passing out boy WBA baby belts to snap motherfucking cards, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Word up, they giving them shits out.
Like snap.
You find that shit in the fucking Gatorade wrapper, bro. You get the code number, you know what I'm saying? You go to the Gatorade site, dog, and it tells you are the new WBA champ. Here's your codes. And you just stomp that shit in, and like in less than 2 weeks, B, you get your title in the mail, nigga. For real. Like, that's how it goes. Yo, my man Wizard Sleeve, he's not garbage nor trash. He's sludge. Wilder is sludge. You know what sludge is, kid? You ever seen sludge? That's the garbage juice that falls out from the fucking trash, the garbage trucks. You know that smell?
At the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, sludge. Yeah. He's sludge right now, bro. And look, I don't hate him, and I definitely don't hate him because he's black. So I don't want no narratives behind my shit. I don't hate him. I think he's a great man, especially out of the ring as a father. But in this ring, bro, this man is cunnilingus, bro. This man got a man twat, dog. As far as I'm concerned, bro, he got a pussy dick. You know what I'm saying? He's a hermaphrodite in the ring. Yeah, I can hear you. I could definitely hear you. 1, 2, can you hear me? Can you hear me, brother?
Y'all hear me?
Can you hear me?
It was like the whole sound just went dead or some shit.
Can you hear me, Two Hands? No, he can't hear me. Can y'all in the crowd hear shit? Let me find out. We getting the Wi-Fi high. Yeah, Peter Edwards says he can hear you.
Somebody crashed out on here, something.
Yeah, can you hear me though? All right, no doubt. True Bomb can hear us. I don't think me and Two Hands can hear each other. Yeah, we can't hear each other. Hey.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna bring Jedi back in here. Jedi, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. All right,
we good.
Hold it down for 2 seconds. I need to run and do something real quick.
I got you, no doubt. What up? Reaper Gang Radio has been brought to you by motherfuckers who just can't fucking take a Wilder loss. That's right. You find them niggas everywhere around you, son. Where you work, you know what I'm saying? When you drop your kids off, you know, when you go buy sneakers and shit, you find them all around you, son. That's right. Wilder deniers. Find them in a location near you. And now back to Reaper Gang Radio. Mr. Two Hands. Yo, he ain't ready yet? All right. And now, available in all flavors, especially the brand new carne asada. Get your Canelo clenbuterol chews. That's right, Canelo Alvarez's clenbuterol chews. You want to make weight at a certain time. You want to make sure that it flushes out your system. You want to hit hard, made from marsupial pouch droppings and secretions from the nuts of octopuses. We bring you clenbuterol chews. That's right, find them at a GNC near you. Okay. And now back to Reaper Gang Radio with Mr. Two Hands. Mr. Two Hands.
Well, I was back.
No doubt. Just paying the bills. Just paying the bills. Yeah.
Just paying the bills. Yeah. I can dig it. Gotta pay them motherfuckers sometimes.
Word up.
I said you got to pay the motherfuckers sometimes.
You're right. Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Sometimes the ones I want to pay and shit.
Word. I love doing that shit. I fucking made one of the fucking what was it, that what do they call it? Oh, Amir Khan's new book. It's called Delusions of Grandeur. Find it at Barnes and Noble, nigga. For real.
This nigga said Canelo's new book is The Delusions of Grandeur.
That's Khan's. Canelo has clenbuterol shoes.
Okay, man. So the main reason that we here, you know, well, considering the first stream crashed out, it was like having like mad. I've been having like mad weird audio shit going on. Some reason I don't know if it was like my headset or fucking.
I got the echo.
Computer or whatever. Am I echoing?
I am.
Oh, I can't tell. Are you? Go ahead, talk again.
Hey. Yeah.
I don't really hear it too bad, but if the chat says so, then yeah.
They said now the Fahs are talking doubles.
Oh shit.
I guess you know why kick me out? And then put me back in.
All right,
maybe that'll fix it.
Yeah, it will. I mean, it can.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I don't hear any fucking echo. But at the same time, I don't have the audio playing through my headphones. I just have it outputting. I just had a chat outputting, not inputting. It's still doubling.
Yeah, it's all good.
Who echoing, me or him?
Yeah, I hear me doubling up. So I think it's me.
Oh, motherfucker.
That's why I tell niggas, bro, they'll never have to worry about no Terminator shit coming to life where the machines are gonna get you and shit, because everything human does and makes, it always has error. You're never gonna be that smart. So you ain't gotta worry about shit.
I ain't watching shit. I'm not watching no stream. I don't got nothing on. All my shit is off. And my internet is fucking on point. So I know I shouldn't be doing shit. Okay, cool. So yeah, I just had that flicking off and I just deleted it because the audio situations. This shit is just being we're just having hella problems today. And I would like to say that maybe it's because I decided to smoke beforehand, but I'm not gonna blame it on the weed because that's probably what makes, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like every time I gotta go live, I gotta smoke before I do it. It's like I don't know. It's like before you go live, you have like this 30-minute time, and like the chat, y'all don't know this. It's like before you go live, you had this 30-minute time to where it's like you start. It's kind of like, you know, a boxer, you know what I'm saying, not wanting to go to the ring cold and shit. And you can just imagine hearing like fucking the Eye of the Tiger playing in the background and shit. And you getting warmed up and you smoking your weed and shit like that. Because you know what I'm saying? You getting ready to go live. It's like I'm just talking shit, but but you just smoke, get zone out, man.
Yeah, that's true.
That's typical shit. But yeah. All right, man. So basically the reason why we here, man, because fucking because Canelo, man, like, I'm curious, right? Because if we look, and I have a tendency to get a lot of people's panties in a bunch when I talk like this, but this is cool because this is what I do it for. I do it to make you mad. Because
you're making them mad.
I definitely do it to make you mad because you, sir, are the problem. Because if you have a problem with what I'm saying, if you ain't even trying to take in any time to absorb it, that means that you would be okay with that type of behavior. And I don't know. But I'm just saying, maybe there is some things that we need to question because if I've been talking about this situation for for months now, and things are starting to go within the direction that I already foresaw them going or foreseen them going. What else are we supposed to do but then to bring this shit up, pull people up on it? You feel what I'm saying?
Hell
So
yeah.
when we're speaking on Canelo, I'm doing nothing more than talking about the reality of the situation. And for you as fans, what you are going to look forward to, what can you look forward to? That is the thing. Because are you entertained? That is the question. That's where I come from. That's where when I'm bringing this to your attention, I'm coming from that area. Are you entertained? What's going to happen next? Because I need to know. Because we already know this is a knockover. The other one's a knockover. So after the knockovers, what's next?
Right.
Because I don't know where to put you in your greatness at.
Right. Yo, I was saying that shit. Yo, when
So
we in the future, when we try to scale Canelo, where do we put this motherfucker? You can't measure him. You can just say, okay, he got multiple fucking titles from divisions, but did he close one?
So
See?
here's the deal. Reaper Gang Radio today, y'all know I don't even run it on this day, but it propelled me to go back to back for the simple reason that when I saw this article, I felt inclined to do this. I had to.
Get him.
Because I need to understand it. Y'all need to understand it. And once again, we've already been talking about it. We on this, I put y'all up on game on what I think about it. And right, wrong, or indifferent, we still gonna chop it up about it. Because not everybody's gonna feel the same. But what I'm here to tell you is this. When I'm talking about it, I'm thinking about you. Because I am you. I'm the fan as well. I'm the consumer. So I don't know, I'm not digesting what I feel as though is the type of content that I want to see. Now, is it his fault at 168? The opponents he's at the level he's at, and the opponents he's fighting, he can just beat them like that? No, I don't blame him for that. But I do blame you for not seeking a challenge and exceeding your expectations, bro, and our expectations. You ain't even met my expectations. You need to be in another Floyd situation. How do you get that? Where does that come from? It's available to you if you want it. You're big enough to maintain it. You came in the game as a welterweight on your pro debut. And when did you become a pro? You weren't in your 20s, I promise you that. So all I'm saying is it's not far-fetched for me to think what I'm thinking based off of what I read in this article. And what this article says is this.
A lot of
Canelo, 168, the most I'm going to fight at. I already won a 4th title. 4-division world champion Saul Canelo Alvarez does not see a reason to ever return to the light heavyweight limit of 175 pounds. Back in 2019, Canelo moved 2-weight divisions to score an 11th round knockout of Sergey Kovalev for the WBO lightweight strap. Canelo did not stay at 175 for too long. He would quickly vacate the WBO world title and drop down to the super middleweight limit of 168 pounds. Back in December, he dominated Callum Smith to capture the WBA, WBC super middleweight world titles. His next fight is scheduled for May 8th at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where he faces WBO champion Billy Joe Saunders in a unification clash. If all goes well, Canelo would then collide with IBF champion Caleb Plant in September, with all 4 of the major belts at stake in the contest. Should Canelo reach his goals of becoming the undisputed world champion at super middleweight, there will be calls to move up in weight to face some of the champions up north, like Artur Beterbiev, Joe Smith, and Dmitry Bivol. Unless his body changes and he no longer is capable of making 168 pounds, there's a little chance of going back to 175 down the line. Canelo felt a little lackluster at the weight. As far as he's concerned, he already achieved the goal of capturing a world title at this weight class. 168 pounds is the most going forward at at this weight. We took a risk to win the 4th title, but I did feel a little slow. I didn't feel like I was at my best, but we already won a 4th title. Canelo told ESPN Deportes. Now you tell me, as a fight fan, I want you to take a hand emoji. I want you to say yes, no, or whatever. If Canelo Alvarez looks sluggish, if he looked slow, if he didn't look strong, if he did not look like he was just simply dominating, Sergey, a 37 plus, 38-year-old plus, Sergey Kovalev in that fight at 175 pounds. I'll wait. Because he didn't look slow to me. He didn't look like he wasn't big enough to me.
He running from
to me. I know what his average.
He running from the VOL, kid. He running. Remember, Bivol still put the challenge out there. He said, bro, I can move down to 168. He just said it, a couple of days ago. Again. So if you don't need him at 175, he can go 168.
That's what I'm saying.
He's scared, bro.
Even if he's willing to, my thing is this, and this is the point I'm trying to make. Billy Joe, we are looking at a fight on May 8th that nobody in this room is going to sit up here and tell me that you don't believe that it is going to be a knockover of Canelo, or you wouldn't bet your money on Canelo, or you're going to give Billy Joe a chance because you know Billy Joe is getting knocked out, or you know he's going to lose, period. He is not the one. And I can't put words in your mouth, but I can almost guarantee nobody in this freaking live is picking Billy Joe Saunders to beat Canelo Alvarez. And if you are, I'm sorry, I'm sadly mistaken. But let's be honest here. So what I'm talking about is, I'm not talking about dogging this man, hating on him or anything. I'm talking about level of opposition, journey travel. And if you look at the opponents he's fought, are you really going to say that consistently like, yo, you can put him as the greatest blah when it's all said and done, man? Because at the end of this 168 run, what is next? Dmitry Bivol has made it very clear that he'll fight him. But you don't got no interest in 175. But you mean to tell me you did all you can going up there beating up on a 37-year-old dude who damn near got washed by Anthony Yard. Anthony Yard almost knocked him out right before that. I'm just saying, man.
You know, the reason why I feel that Billy Joe in a regular world of boxing where we come from would have, has a chance to beat Canelo. Because if he stays away from him, Mayweather blueprint. But of course, that's not going to happen because we have these, judges. And that's the problem here. The whole politic of Canelo being side A, bringing in money, and Billy Joe is either going to get knocked out or he's going to do very well and he's going to get robbed.
And, I wish nothing bad on Billy Joe Saunders. I know Billy Joe Saunders has fought certain individuals, he's got credible wins under his record. I mean, he's got more credible wins under his record than most all of those dudes at 168 pounds outside of Canelo Alvarez, to be perfectly honest. He's got more world champion wins than the other guys. I can already note that. So it's not like I'm hating on the dude, but it's like we know Canelo is superior in all levels when it comes to these dudes. Those guys, superior. He's like Super Saiyan, Super Go-Getter, whatever my nephew would call him, level 6 fusion, some shit, wild shit like that. And them dudes they ain't even did the KO Ken. They ain't even evolved yet. They level 1 Pokemons. So for me, I'm just saying, we know that he's gonna get this glory, hoist those belts over his waist, but what is next? He's already told us that 175, he ain't even willing to do that. You want to know why he ain't willing to do that? There is nothing that looks appealing right now about Joe Smith. Nothing looks appealing right now about Dimitri Bivol, and nothing looks appealing right now of Artur Beterbiev. But it's okay for you to cherry pick it and the zone to try to dress it up like you're doing something great when you're fighting a shot Sergey Kovalev.
And two hands. I have a question. What do you mean by appealing? Please explain to those fight fans.
Man, it's just like how can you? And it's nothing good. There's nothing good. Nothing looks good about knowing you're going to watch somebody get their ass whooped. What's enjoyable about that?
Right.
There ain't nothing. There's nothing intriguing about going out to witness. You go spend your money. So basically, you happy knowing that you're going to spend your money, watch Canelo just catch a W? Not in that regard. I should better dress it up like this. Are you happy knowing that you are going to spend your money? 68,000 fans, whatever the case it may be. You are going to sit, watch Canelo cash out without even having a real threat against him, without even having to go against any real adversity. That's my issue. But I'm a hater when I speak like this, though.
Oh yeah, we're racist. Yeah, all that shit. It's ridiculous. You can't even give an input or fair assessment on the man or any fighter at that, without them, understanding that by us doing this, we're better fans than they are to the man that they're trying to defend, because we're telling the truth.
And for me, it's like, God, like, man, the nigga's skillful, and that's the problem, man. Like, he good, the nigga's really good, but the thing is, there are other really good people too. And it's not like I'm trying to, I ain't one of these dudes that's asking this man to fight somebody that is out of the realm of where it makes it a unfair competition. This is a legit fair. These legit niggas going against you. Your weights are negligible. Canelo walk around. You see how he walk around. You see the picture. This nigga is jacked.
My man.
You not see him? He's fucking jacked.
He looked like a fucking like albino fucking bull and shit. You ever seen that picture? With the bull that nigga, he got no skin, but he's mad brolic and cut up.
Southpaw Killer salute. Man, look, son mad brolic right now, dog. He walking around with a whole lot of there's them certain big niggas that walk around, they got that presence where you don't fuck with them because you know them niggas, they walk around with a certain type of brolic, you know what I'm saying, look on and shit. Yeah, he walking around like that. Like, he walking around like real swole on his bully shit right now.
he can't scratch his own back.
And this is not me saying, oh, Canelo is on steroids. I didn't say that in any of these titles or anything. I'm not saying that. When I say T2 Nello, I am just acknowledging the fact that this dude is huge.
Yeah. Definitely. See, Martin Ramos, the problem here is this. Look, Ray Leonard went up to 175, but what did he do at welterweight? What else did he do transitioning on the way up to 175? Who did he fight? We're talking about who. At this time, Canelo should be fighting, not picking to fight. And if he's going to pick to fight, his fight selection needs to
once again, people always miss the fact that, okay, how many individuals, how many tough individuals did Sugar Ray Leonard have to go against? Who did Canelo fight?
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
It's different. Sugar Ray Leonard and Canelo are different. I don't have to question Sugar Ray Leonard's legacy. Do you?
Not at all.
You have to. You can't tell me. Nobody can tell me that Canelo's legacy will not be questionable. If he was to go undisputed, finish off what he's done, basically lose the Triple G in the first fight, and get the W on his fucking second fight. How does it add up? So if those are and losing to Floyd Mayweather, if those are the basis of his accomplishments, how great is he really? Okay, in undisputed at 168. And what I'm trying to highlight to people is, with no hate in my blood, is the individuals that he fought, we knew he was going to crush them because he's better than them. We knew he was going to crush them because them niggas ain't that. Like I said, Callum Smith just got worked by John Ryder right before that. This dude is 5'9", walking around like Schmeagol and shit.
Yeah, and look, when Ray Leonard fought Lalonde, we thought that Lalonde was going to smash Ray Leonard. We didn't, and even though Ray Leonard had the pedigree at that weight, though, and look what Ray Leonard did after being put on his ass, what, twice in that fight? Come on, man. I understand Marlon Ramos, but, no, it's totally different, man. This is why I hate that. Look, yeah, go ahead, T. My hand.
Because I was just going to say that, like, it's not like we didn't know, like, nobody can sit up here and realistically say when we thought, like, yo, man, I knew when Canelo going up there to fight Kovalev, you can't tell me you didn't think he was going to win. Canelo saw the opportunity. If Anthony Yarde can get to you, what you think Canelo going to do? This is what I'm trying to point out to niggas, man. It ain't no mystery here. I ain't saying nothing like I'm not saying nothing fucked up or foul or out of left field. No, I'm just giving niggas, putting something on niggas' head real quick that you could go ahead and might be able to adjust your theory a little bit of way you see shit. Because the way I see it, he still got work to do. And this ain't it. You can't tell me as a fan, like, yo, none of y'all niggas is betting on Billy Joe Saunders. None of y'all was betting on Callum Smith. Nobody was betting on Sergey Kovalev. You just watch Anthony Yarde able to touch him, bro. Almost knocked him out. What you think Canelo gonna do right after the fact? All I'm saying is this, man. Like, come on, bro. For me, I can't, it's going to be hard, man. It's going to be hard. Where would y'all rank him? That's all I'm saying. Where would we rank him at? Where would we rank Canelo right now after it's all said and done? So, and this is the thing, too. What challenges does he have at 168 pounds? What challenges are he going to have? Because he already said 175 isn't an option. Dimitri Bivol done called him out and said he would come down to 168. You won't hear crickets from that nigga. That nigga don't even mention his fucking name. When he was at 100, when he had the opportunity, when Demetrius Andre and them niggas was at whatchamacallit, he went to another direction. So what I'm saying is, who is he going to fight? Who is he going to fight? Because I'm already looking to the future, because you already know those belts are his, dog. Boxing shouldn't be that simple. It shouldn't be as easy for me to say, okay, I know this guy is going to be the winner. That shit sucks, bro. It sucks. So if you knowing that, how great can where we gonna rank them at? That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm just like they're the fights that there are very good fights available for Canelo, and there are fights that really could, you know what I'm saying, really push Canelo to that limit. You can't tell me that Canelo's been in any fight that pushed him to the limit, because the only fight that pushed him, he completely got outclassed. But that wasn't like really where he had to earn his scars or anything like that. It wasn't really like Laura put, you know what I'm saying? Laura put it on him, you know what I mean? But that was it. He ain't really had to go through too much. He needs some adversity. And I think that there's a couple of guys out there that's realistic that can be that. And it ain't that hard. It ain't that hard to put them niggas together. Oh, shit. I got you, bruh. I got you, bruh. Truth bomb salute.
Thank you, brother. I mean, if you, damn man, the echo's still there. Fuck. Sorry, guys, man. Try to work with me. Um, Lalonde at that time.
I'm echoing.
No, on me. It's an echo on me. Yeah, it's not you. It's some this shit here. But I already went in to try to fix this. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good. I can hear you.
All right, I'm good now. Nope. Oh, nope. Fucking echo again. Damn, this shit is fucking. Hold on for a second. I'm trying to fix the audio on mine. 1, 2? 1, 2? Yes.
This nigga said, yo. You see?
It's all right. All right. Got an echo now? I think I fixed it. Did I fix this shit?
I don't know. Did you fix it?
Ooh. Now you got the echo, kid. Technology, something that will never be fixed. Right now, you guys are tuned into the Reaper Gang Radio with your host, Mr. Two Hands. We're going through some technical difficulties, so just bear with us. We'll make it up to you guys. But peace to everybody that's here. Peace to everybody that's joining us this morning. We got this boxing talk for you.
What my shit doing?
All right.
My shit still echoing?
Nope. And mine either, so we're good. Yeah, we're good. No doubt. All right, we're back now. So like I was gonna say, see, but Lalonde at the time, especially in that weight, he had them 2 titles. My man was a threat. And Sugar Ray being the smaller guy, there were a lot of people. Maybe you didn't see Lalonde as a threat, but a lot of people thought that Sugar Ray Leonard's good, especially at that time of him reaching up that as so far in his career. Man, listen, bro, like people didn't think he had it in him, especially retiring. What I think it was twice before that, and coming back. Mm-hmm. So it's people didn't have their money on Ray Leonard like that.
I'm just saying, bro. It's just like for me, you ain't never gonna be able to put this dude. That sound like I got an echo in my fucking ear.
In your ear? got Wilder over here with the excuses. We got Ryan Garcia talking about his head hurts. He got voices in his head. You know.
This
Got
joint
Jav-
still echo. Oh my
nah,
god, man.
nah. I mean, for me hearing you, I don't hear you echoing. You probably hear yourself echo like I did, but I don't hear you echoing. You got Javante Davis dancing in his kitchen, in his underwears and shit. I mean, come on, guys.
I'm gonna just take the headphones out. I'm talking about. It's fucking with my head.
You know, at least in our era, you know, at least our heavyweight champion didn't twerk. You know, he ran into trees with his car. Hello.
Can y'all motherfucker? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Go. Oh, I can hear you now. But we got head problems. We got heavyweight champions with excuses. And we got guys dancing in their thongs in the kitchen. No wonder this era has no testosterone levels. Am I wrong, guys? What up, Chance Smoke? Peace to Jeff, Peter Edwards, no doubt. Toby. How you doing, bro? Don't ask me what's going on, guys. Everybody, man, thank you for joining Reaper Gang Radio with Mr. Two Hands. He's fixing something right now, but he'll be back. My man Truth Bomb is in the damn building. The Academy is in the building. Southpaw Killer. No doubt. Welcome, guys. No doubt. No doubt. Let's see. BJ Ben. What's going on? Junior. Martin Ramos. What's going on, guys? It's good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all, man. Hang in there. We'll be right back. We're just trying to fix it in order for us to bring you a better program.
Yo, is my shit mute? Is my shit echoing at all? Jedi, put you on mute right now because I need to know if I'm echoing or not. I'm good because this shit don't never happen with me, so I'm getting like real frustrated with it. All right. You good, Jedi?
We good?
The echo's coming from you.
Now it's coming from me again. Oh man, this shit is crazy, man. It just don't want to work with us today, Captain. Damn.
Look, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and shut it down. Y'all got a good hour. Hold on. Jedi, go on mute.
All right.
Unfortunately, you know, with all the echo and shit, y'all, I'm just gonna go ahead and shut it down. Like we did an hour and probably like 15 to 20 minutes before the shit started happening. So, yeah, man, I'm sorry about the bullshit. You know, next time, you know, I'll make sure that shit's well put together, or you know, we'll have people back out until they can fix the shit and come back. You know, so yeah, that's about it. So we're just gonna piece it out. Everybody enjoy their day. All that good shit.
No doubt, Two Hands. Peace, brother.
Peace.